Welcome back, everybody. Have we been here before? This is Control. It's Remedy Entertainment's Control. We're going to jump straight back in. OBS reports no dropped frames. I haven't done anything with the graphics since last time, so the graphics are going to be slightly... I don't know if anyone ever saw the British... kids TV series Morph, but everyone looks a little bit plasticine-y, but hey, it's all good. We're going to continue the game. I believe the last thing that we did was return to the first point of power that we cleaned, gave it a scrub, just to see if Agent Emily Pope had anything else to tell us. I don't believe that she does. Oh, that's a bit... Come on. There we go. A bit. Okay. So we're still seeing a little bit of stuttering, which I really hate. What's going on? It was much, much cleaner than this the other... It was much cleaner than this last night. There really isn't much else that I can... Foliage quality! Get out of town. Yeah, certainly not doing anything volumetric. Don't care about shadows. That hurts. I don't really want to do that, but let's give it a go. Whoop. It'd be nice to have an FPS counter, actually. Did something just... Yes, they're actually going through the pipes. Wow. I thought I saw... Ah! Oh, wow. Okay, I was today years old when I spotted that. Where am I going? Exec Affairs and Director's Office. No, we don't want to go up. Let us get on with things. That's the sector elevator. That's not where we want to go. It must be this way. Oh, we can beam back there, can't we? No, let's just in case I missed anything. Ooh. Bit of pop in. Bit of level of detail bias. But now we have the ability to pull things and throw them at other things. Yes. I shot her the other day. She has respawned. And I thought it was a him as well. Or rather, I'm pretty sure the person had. Looks a bit like the sorting hat, doesn't it? Take out the door? No. Okay. This is definitely still locked. Okay. We are there. Cool. We need to find the hotline chamber. I'm still not quite sure what kind of noise the hiss makes when it's activating someone. And that's a problem. Because it would be nice to have some kind of warning. Some kind of... Yeah, I definitely vaporized these folks the other evening. Now the power of this launch ability is monumental compared to me just taking pot shots with the service weapon. So I'm guessing we can't go that way, but I don't know why we can't go that way. Definitely losing a lot of health doing that. Okay. That's obviously not the way yet. Whoa! he's literally got a sawed-off shotgun. End you. Okay, so we've learnt a valuable lesson here today. Enemies respawn. Oh god. Enemies respawn, so it's like Dark Souls. Okay. Whoa. I think I've looked in here. But gosh darn it, do you know what? I'm just going to open it again anyway. Whoa. It did not look like that last time. Is this the mould? Is this the mould they keep telling me about? No! What's the betting this is going to be quite painful? Ah, okay. Okay, I hadn't expected it to be that catastrophic to my health. Obviously, or I wouldn't have gone in there. What now? So what's happened to my source? Apparently I lose source every time I... Yes, this is the current mission. Oh, here's Demolition Expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritised in combat scenarios. Don't look at me, man. I just chuck sofas at people. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who's trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behaviour? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. There was another one here that we hadn't read. The problem is, as soon as I mouse over something, it assumes that it's... Ah, here we go, unread. That's probably a better filter. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration. That's a new term, including submachine guns, assault rifles and automatic shotguns. Great, so we've got Hiss Rangers with SPAS 12s running around. Hiss Rangers utilise these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armour. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilise it? Further observation is required. Refer to file redacted for full report. Containment procedure. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to redacted for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in redacted by agents redacted and redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to redacted missiles believed to be reserved for use against redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Alrighty. So let's do this again. Without the oops. Yes, without the oops. This time we're not going to run down there. Of course we were at half health, weren't we? Where are they? That's interesting, because that normally shuts of its own accord. Do we get a warning we're about to lose health? Yes, we do. There's that warning there. I wonder if this stuff can burn. Yep. No, still looks painful. Man. And I can't pull anything to get to that upgrade. Okay. Maybe we will be able... Maybe we'll be able to do something cool with dense hiss resonance later on. No, we can't go through to communications, can we? Nope. We have to go through dead letters. But I expect we'll have another firefight on our hands. Here we go. To remember to use my powers. Whoa, someone up behind me. Where from? We still have the music. This is gonna hurt. Where is that coming from? You. Yeah, you see, that is so insanely powerful. Just chucking stuff at people. Awesome. Interesting that we have to regain control of an area the next time we play. Means we're going to be permanently on our toes. Yes, that's a great big stick. You. Whoa. There's one up top as well. Why are they still coming? What? Run. Do I need to get to the position of power and re-own it or something? No, that doesn't seem to do anything. So, what? This area is just permanently dangerous? That seems mad. What in the where did that come from? So they're coming from there. Why aren't we safe anywhere? No. Okay, the game has not prepared me for this. I have not seen a situation before where we're not safe at all. That's insane. Okay, never mind that. Let's examine this. More material. Book club. Oh, wrong button. Let's try this one. Unread. Book club notes for Penny. Oh, bless them. I'm going to pour myself a drink while I read this. So, I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity, flowers in guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favourite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Okay. Are you suggesting that I take this kind of thing and launch it at the bad guys? Because I've already been doing that. So let's have a look at our loadout and see if there's anything else we can do. Health 17%. Why, what did I have? Health 18%, okay. 1% difference in it, but alright. Okay, this is... What is that? Not even sure I can... Let's go see. Ooh. Launch efficiency. Does this make launch cheaper to use? We tend to use it an awful lot. Yep, launch energy cost even less. Okay, that's fine. Now we've been in there before, but if we go in there again, I have concerns. Let's just say I have concerns.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Spawning enemies behind me now. Thank you, game. Oh, this one again. I'm glad that we don't burn energy by holding something like this. Hey, buddy. Yeah, believe me, I'm working on it. Can't get through that door. Mail room's downstairs. So through the mail room. Okay, so this is the first time we've picked something up that we actually had to pick up. Clearance level 1. Will this open some doors? Literally. You can but hope. I'll get lost. Okay, let's try the mailroom, as we were told. I don't have a hope of remembering how this place is laid out, so I'll go down that way. We're definitely looking at it. So, is there a door that way? No, it says mailroom this way. Someone's shooting at me. Can't even see them. Oh, hello. He could have come from. He could have come from behind, though, couldn't he? Because there were. It was. Not a big fan of games that launch stuff from behind. Clearance level 1. Oh, I have it. Oh, I see. Cool. Okay. It's guiding me that way. Why?
This must open the door.
But there was one upstairs as well. And we have a control point. Is it mine? Do I have it? Okay. This is the first time we've reclaimed a control point that didn't really seem... It didn't really seem hiss corrupted in here, did it? It's always been quite light. The lights are on. The sun is shining. Presumably New Yorkers going about their day. Oh. Right. Interesting arrangement of nothing else left to do in here. Nice bottle of Hendrick's gin on the is it Hendrick's? No. Something. Let's have a look up here though. There we go. Pay dirt.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. Body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Okay. So it's a shame that we can't get on with our lives while we're listening to that. But still can't get through that. Okay. I think we had found a way through though, haven't we? Well, if this doesn't look like a very large arena of pain. What are the odds, dear listeners? Is it all going to kick off here? The toaster may be possessed. Castro, hello. Welcome. Welcome. Bienvenue, willkommen. Oh, here we go. Hey, buddy. Man, you look really unwell.
They can fly now. Great.
Did you just dodge me? That's right, and you can use the same things that I can use. Oof. So that's why there's a control point just outside the room. Got it. I wonder if he throws something at me, if I can catch it in midair using launch. That would be tasty. That would be very cool. Alrighty, let's do it again. I don't think that is going to be as much help. I think the health boost is going to be a lot of help. Yeah, we've got America overnight. That's cool. I mean, I can try and choose this guy and just hide from him.
They can fly now. Great.
So he can do exactly the same thing that I can do. And he is quite happy to dodge anything that I do to him. So we're just going to hide. And we've got other enemies. Of course we do. Where is he? This looks chunky and explosive. Got anything else chunky and explosive? Do not need a mailbag. Need something chunky and explosive. What do you reckon? And where is that guy I just killed? That looks chunky and explosive. There we go, health. Oh, come on. This is hard enough. Another one. Oh, it's a big one. Wow. Good grief. That is a difficulty spike I was not ready for. So not only do we have normal enemies, tough enemies, and we have a guy who can basically two-hit us. Two-hit, three-hit maybe. I spent a lot of that fight with half health, so... Does my loadout remain the same? Yes, it does. Okay. I don't suppose there's any way we can settle the score here, is there? Normally, if you walk into a boss fight and you get rinsed and rinsed and rinsed and rinsed and rinsed, then there is something that you're doing wrong. There's something that you're just not getting. I'm just trying to work out if there's anything that we can use. Hey, Tommasi. How you doing?
They can fly now. Great.
So I got him a tiny bit of that, but not enough. I mean, if he stays flying... I mean, I can choose him. Ow. I thought he'd already thrown it, man. I can go up as well. And he just dodges that stuff. I mean, this feels like not quite the right way to take him out. Let's take this. Shoot those guys. Move! Move! Run, 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 run. Can't run that fast while throwing things. That's fair. I'm just going to keep emptying clips at him. He does feel cheaper. Who's shooting me from up above? That's weird. Oh, he runs away. To fight another day. Ooh.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, that's not good.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Jesse, can I speak for a moment? Just for a moment? I am on very low health. And this is a problem. So now that's a cut through, so we can now get back out and back through. Are the hiss agents still down there, or are they just a part of the boss fight? So many enemies. Castro, you're not wrong. I'm sorry. I had to kind of ignore chat there for a while because that was intense. So I'm gonna run and get the health before something happens. There we go. I think this is just a boss fight arena. I don't think they would hide anything of enormous value down here. Yeah, these are all just things to chuck at people. Bosh. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely picked up all the bits and pieces that I can. There don't seem to be any important bits and pieces. No, like you've just survived a boss fight bits and pieces, which is a pity. But yeah, sorry, I'm back with chat now. Where did it say the hotline chamber was? That way. This way. This way. Oh, I could really do some pistachios right now. Okay. So that's outside, that's the way we came in. So yeah, literally the only other way we can go is to follow all the pipes. These are really, really looking like parts of an actual animal, aren't they? More case. Oh, more weapon mod. What? Exclusive to Shatter. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Okay, never mind. Let's read the collectible. Butte summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Translocative. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going to worry about that and we'll move on. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity, located at address redacted, which had been connected to a total of some disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. Haha, that's science. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, some days later, found in a sealed room by rangers, exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. Well, of course it did. Wow, this is the most technology I think we've seen in one place. Good grief. First things first. Where is Tommasi? Is he up there? No, probably not. Buttons. One button taken out. That's interesting. Maintenance sector. Presumably, yeah. Containment sector, research sector, executive sector, redacted sector. Very cool. Let's listen.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined it first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Interesting. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Tommasi sounds like a bit of a dick. Even before he became an altered dick. Okay, we're going to leave that line of inquiry right there where it is. Energy boost. Was ist das? Okay, so that gives us more energy. That makes things cheaper. Okay. I still think a health boost is probably our most useful mod at the moment.
The hotline can't be far now.
Well, you see, you say that. Alright, chat. You and me. Let's go. Well, that was very cunningly hidden. I wonder how many people would just turn the corner. It looks like an awful lot of wiring. Then again, it said no devices that actually emit a certain kind of radiation. There's that cowboy thing again. Butte supplement. What else happened? The multimedia is, yeah, Tommasi's report. That's fine. Case files. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At time of writing, some light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted. But initial hypotheses centre on the Butte AWE as a redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. Okay. Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for full report. Alrighty. I can hear a phone ringing. Hotline security log. All visitors must check in. Okay, so August 19th, 2019. 2:45 PM, Director Trent. Bill Everett, the custodian, as well as Carol Bishop, the custodian, at 11:11 PM on the 26th of October. I cannot remember what time it's supposed to be in the game, what day it's supposed to be in the game. But Director Trench always seems to come in, looks like once a week. So you'll notice at 2:45 on the 19th, and then on the 2nd, Director Trench was also in a week later, but at a different time, so he was early. But then he's back to his 2:45 check-in a week later, a week later, a week later, a week later. Not quite a week later, and then kind of 8 days later. So Trench is in there by rote, by custom. He's probably not responding to anything like a true hotline goes off, you know, whoop whoop, and everyone picks the phone up. What's that? It's just something I can pick up with launch. Okay.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Well, let's do it. Have I been transported somewhere else? Don't think so. No, all that's happened is we've changed a colour scheme in the lighting. The law of 3 applies. Okay, I'll press it again.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
We've got distinct markings on the doors. That looks like the one that is going to take us back to the Federal Bureau of Control, the inverted black pyramid. Interestingly, this door has nothing at all on it. We need to traverse the motel. Can't get into the janitor's office. Now, he stayed in room 47, wasn't it? Casing. Casino. There we go. Casino. I can read. Honest.
Hello? Anyone here?
A door definitely just opened. I'm sorry, can I just say I heard a door? Rule of 3? Okay, I did see that off to the left. Oh, no worries, Castro. Thank you for joining us. I did see this. Room 226.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
The bed doesn't look great either. Oh, hello. Something truly horrible is going to happen to us in one of these rooms. Yep. Okay. I'm not convinced that's doing anything intelligent, since it's just looping now. That bloom is beginning to give me a headache. Right, here we are. Go again. Third time the charm. Oh, Extreme Matt. Hey, Sean, how you doing? It's kind of you to drop by. I was about to pick up this telephone and then cut the stream at that point. or rather, after whatever happens when I touch the telephone happens. But now that I know that you are here, it's probably not a good idea, and probably not a good idea for you to, probably not a good idea for you to see what happens when I pick up this telephone. Yes, have a good one, and thank you for joining in. I know you want to play this unspoiled. Okay. Give Sean a moment to log off. Okay, now, I love how this phone has absolutely no numbers on it. That's just... because it doesn't dial out. Why would you need numbers? Let's do it. Whoa. What is the challenge? What is the board going to have me do this time? Something painful. Contact extra-dimensional entities. I'm not particularly sure I wish to. Okay. There's another one there. That one is moving, but it's slow. And I have absolutely no health with which to get this wrong again. So that obviously slows it down. Come on. Break that one. Through you come. There we go. So you're stuck over there. You're no longer following me. That did nothing. That won't be it. There will be something else horrific happening. Oh, come on, that was cheap. Okay, so the board expects weekly calls. That's fine. That's what... I need to be able to run on command, please. Okay, I am sprinting currently. Oof.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. a direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tommasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Well, I am planning to wrap the stream here. I think we've been just over an hour now. Back to the director's office. How does that keep doing that? The building is very, very creepy. And there's something here now. This is much as it was. This is all very much as it was. But this is different. Bureau funding. Okay, so these are all the incidents where we've been able to talk to Trench. Fine. Yep, the hotline. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs... redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the... redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, I'm sorry for the noise. We've got an aerodrome nearby, and very often we'll see Spitfires or various World War II era planes tooling around overhead. That one sounds like it's strapped a lawnmower to its face. I think it's gone now, but sorry if you guys heard that. That was really painful for my ears. The object allows the director to communicate with the... If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. And with that, dear listeners, we're going to stop the stream here. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, then thank you again. And yeah, we'll see you Probably again today, probably tonight, and we will continue delving into the oldest house and its mysteries. See you soon.